This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the first storytellers and traditional owners and custodians of the land we are recording on today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present. We hope to honour their thousands of years of spiritual and cultural connections to this land, while recognising the atrocities Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples still face systematically to this day. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded, and that Naarm was and always will be Aboriginal land.
Okay. New day, new notes. Last we left off, Banji had just thrown a drink in Minh's face at Rock Slam 1.
That was you?
Yeah, look, sorry.
I would have won if it wasn't for that.
I know, I saw that you were up against the ropes and I was just trying to refresh you. Look, there was a bad vibe in the environment and Kiyomi might have noticed somebody, I don't know. I just thought I was being helpful.
We caught up with the rest of the folks on the ship in the tea house, and then we got attacked by Kiyomi's friends.
Yeah, those are the bounty hunters you knew, right?
Yeah, so they had a bounty on Minh and they were trying to, nab him in front of me, which is really weird. I don't know how they didn't see me.
We really ruined that tea house, or Minh did anyway. But we got away, despite how pleased you were that he had a bounty on you.
I did ruin that man's business, yes.
Didn't you take a wall with you as well?
You also took the roof.
That, I didn't take the roof, I destroyed it.
So, before they rescued you, Kuran, was it rough being captured by Zhao? No, that guy was an idiot. He kept asking me about books. Books don't need an instruction manual. Who needs a book for a book?
I will back up Kuran, he is an idiot, but books are cool, man. Okay? Chill out on the book hatred.
Hey.
If you want to write about something cool, you should have seen what me, Hikaru, and Peacebringer did. I don't even know. I was part of it. Did it look awesome as we streaked across the sky in a triple dragon takedown of a ship?
That was confronting to see, I will admit.
That was awesome.
But the boat was a trap?
Again, yes.
Again.
Right. We commonly try and ram ships, and it never really works, and it's always usually a trap.
Well, it worked the time I did it.
Anyway, we couldn't get off the boat for some reason. The Zhao wrote in the book, and it was affecting us. We couldn't get off the boat, so I had to contact one of my ancestors who helped me get out.
I just left. It was great.
Good for you. Yeah, man, you kind of just sat down, and I thought you weren't going to come back out.
That's fine. Worse things have happened to me since.
Back on the boat, everything was fine? On the other boat?
Yeah, it was so fine, right?
No.
No?
Kiyomi decided to hold the book ransom.
What?
The books.
Look, I had to do what I had to do.
The point was, that was the beginning of fostering new friendship for Kiyomi and Nuro.
Well, it changed when it came to Kato, you know? First I thought she was just trying to hurt us, but you weren't. You just wanted something from us and didn't know how to ask because you really aren't good with people.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
I'm fine with people. People are just not fine with me.
Yeah, that sounds like her. So who decided to split the party?
Hey,
Let's not blame
that
anyone.
wasn't my idea.
But look, a lot of
Tilia's
things had
idea.
to happen at once, okay? And it was the quickest, most convenient way. And unfortunately, when Banji and I go off and do things, fate and luck don't necessarily go our way.
And giant spirit owls.
It's a touchy subject.
And we will sort that out, Banji. We will.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, because, he got his stomach taken or something.
Well, I guess it was part of my soul, I suppose.
I got a spear. That was pretty cool. Oh, we lost Minh.
Zhao also wrote in the book again. And the only way out I really saw for us was to do this, but it was all part of a devious plan to get the location of the last two pieces of the book. I tricked Zhao into finding where they were for us, and now we know where they are.
But in the meantime, the other two were looking for me?
So Nuro can find people, and I found that out, and yes, I used the books as leverage, but then when we found you, you were at this weird island with spirit water.
Well, I was in you, but you found a place spiritual enough to actually meet me.
And then
Oh, Hikaru's Island.
Yeah, we went there and used the book once it all started going bad and a big, scary spirit appeared.
Jackie.
Yeah, I remember being trapped in the reflection dimension. It's not a great place to think straight.
I put him in Tao. We're gonna really have to sort that out soon.
Yeah, we'll sort that out, Nuro.
Look, you were short on options, and you made a decision. That's not the end of the world.
It wasn't Neuro's fault.
And I was
Was
defending
mine.
Nuro. Kaito is now back in their old body. You did a good thing, but it's just a bit complicated now.
So, I mean, I got to see Amashu for the first time, which was great, but we all sort of started doing our own thing while we looked for Minh.
What did you guys actually do?
A lot of admin work.
Peacebringer and I took the fight to the Fire Nation and tried to find some more information, and that's probably as much as I'd like to talk about that.
Okay, Nuro.
I did reconnaissance. I put on a stupid disguise, and I found the food that you threw in the water. By the way, that was you, wasn't it?
Yes, I did throw some food in the water when they were moving me around on the boat.
Made me know that you were at least
I'm
out
glad
there.
someone found it.
I had to wear a dress for you.
Awful cuisine. Not a single potato. The Fire Nation cannot supply their troops well.
Fools.
All right.
And Kiyomi, what were you doing?
So I was working with Boomy, and we were checking with the bounty hunters and just trying to get
The bounty hunters, right.
any sort of sign on you. Yeah, so we went to,
The prison, right?
yeah.
That's right, the prison.
Where
You guys went to a prison?
Yeah, we
we
broke
thought
in.
you might have been there, so we broke in.
I was great at causing a distraction.
Debatable, but anyway, it didn't even matter anyway because you found us. We didn't find you. You found us.
Yeah, Yanni found you.
I mean, what happened with you? Like,
Can you even tell
Yeah.
us?
I can't really tell you, but I probably could tell Kaito.
Yeah, we're not actually
Well, I'm
friends.
not listening.
Yeah,
Then
so-
look, my hands are over my ears. I'm not listening.
La la,
So-
la la.
After a while of being in camp, I noticed that I could bend some of Zhao's rules, and I made some friends, Yukima and Hei, and I managed to eventually run away once I convinced Zhao to find where the other pieces of books were. Anyway, I also pretended to be a spirit, which was kind of fun. This guy called Rockhead. The word spread quite far, actually. Even Uncle Baru knew about it.
I heard about Rockhead as well.
Yeah. But when I finally escaped, I realized that I couldn't actually communicate with anyone about what had happened. Not even my new friends. So when they tried to find me, I couldn't actually tell them where I was, and they left without me. Anyway, I eventually I remembered that I could get a message to someone who wasn't my friend, and as long as I wasn't informing anyone on my location, I could tell that person something that would be a hint. And it seemed to work because Yanni was the one that found me. I mean, you know the rest. After that, we made our way to Natsuo.
We actually became really good friends with Kichi on the boat. They joined us for a few adventures.
Oh, I love Kichi.
They're a
Kichi's great.
terrible cook.
I love their noodle eggs.
You guys are making Kichi cook? Why are you doing that? They're a remedial
Kichi in the
masseuse.
kitchen.
They are a remedial masseuse. Have you been not getting treatments from them?
They definitely masseuse those noodles.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I'm focused. So you got back Minh when you were a bit weird.
That's just who I am.
Kaito, we use the term traumatized, not weird.
Firebender way. Okay.
What was that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went and saw my uncle, who was having trouble with his children.
From being told by your mother?
Yes, mother told me.
Oh yeah, Meng Shou kind of hugged me. It was really weird.
Yeah, I
You got a hug?
didn't like watching that. That was confronting.
Wait, I get a hug?
So we're talking about Baru, my cool Grunkle Baru. There was some problems on the island, which Natsuo's been plagued with for quite some time, and we helped resolve them. And resulting so we got a piece of a book. Happy? Any more questions, Kaito?
Okay. I got it all down.
Wait,
This is gonna make a great book.
Wait, what do
What?
you mean you wrote it all down?
you can't be writing this down.
Kaito, that's evidence. If people know about anything,
No one can know about the books, man.
Oh, but how are people gonna know what you did and how you helped?
But
I think that's just it, Kaito.
This isn't some grand adventure in one of Minh's books.
yeah, no one's leaving this with a parade or medal or anything.
It's safer for everyone that way.
No one can know what we're doing.
So, what are we all doing this for?
Oh, well, Banji, you know.
Nuro, you
Hello, all you baddies, benders, and babes, and welcome back to the Book of War 2026 edition. The the story of 4 runaways seeking the Book of War in a world without the Avatar. My name is Jesse Thomas. Doorframes hate to see me coming, and I play Minh Fang the Foundling, he, him, a runaway from the Earth Kingdom who found a new home for themselves in the Northern Water Tribe while hiding from deadly family secrets.
I do not know whether he has a list somewhere or whether they just come out of his mouth from some ethereal god that speaks through him. There's no way to know. There's no way to know, people.
We've had a little bit of a break from the show, so my Minh Fact's more going to be like a, hi, how we all feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's a conversation, not a fact.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're back. We've had a bit of a break, bit of a month of a break. I don't know. I can talk. I'll just talk to a wall instead. Hi.
That's a TV.
Hey, I might actually respond.
As long as there's no door frames, we're fine.
Yeah, cool. So that was my attempt to converse with my castmates audience. They are not
Never
interested.
try.
We'll just throw over to Georgie, shall we?
Wait, it's usually me next.
Well, it's not. Well, take your time.
Speaking of me next.
Yeah, speaking of Georgie, hi, I'm Ted. Hello, everybody. My name's Ted Darling, and I play Banji, the Idealist, he, him, a runaway Fire Nation soldier who has risen from the ashes of his old life. While the fate of the world rests on the edge of a blade, he just does his best.
I like that.
He does his best. My fact for today, I mean, I guess I was going to do a Banji fact, but maybe I'll do a Ted fact. In case you aren't part of the Patreon or just Discord or the Discord or follow me on socials or whatever. I'm actually going to be a father later this year.
Daddy.
Yeah, we found out. My wife and I found out that we're going to be having a baby in July, which is very sweet.
All right,
and I'm
don't
very
brag.
excited.
Okay. We'll
So
Congrats.
baby Banji.
I'm going to be that baby's best friend. Hello, my name is Georgie Hazel and I play Nuro, the icon, they, she, he, a runaway of the foggy swamp. Now confronted with the truth that they were never really living for themselves, Nuro struggles. Oh, how they struggle.
Struggle.
They struggle to entangle from the roots of the destiny tree. Is their place ultimately with their tribe or with the other runaways? Can I give a Nuro fact, actually?
Please.
So, well, I guess I'll just set the scene. We're back on the boat. They have been getting sewing lessons from Takani.
Oh.
They went to Takani with all kinds of ideas for new outfits or slight adjustments, and the old bag was just like, why can't you do it yourself?
Yeah, I like that Takani would have been like, I'm not doing that for you.
Why didn't your mother teach you how to do this? And, that was not a lesson
That's so
that
Takani.
Nuro stuck
And-
around for. So,
But then, was so keen to teach you how to do it. I'm not changing that for you, but I will teach you how to.
we're not talking about gender roles. If we do, they need a few moments apart, I think. But Nero's accepting these lessons. So yeah, Nero's learning how to sew.
Min Scar is wants to know why you didn't sew it up better.
It's got a butterfly.
Hello, my name is Tilia Quinn, and I play Kiyomi, the Adamant, she, her, a runaway waterbender from the Northern Water Tribe. Kiyomi has lied and manipulated her way into getting what she wants, but at what cost? Can she piece together the shattered fragments of her frozen heart and reflect what the other runaways want to? Maybe. Kiyomi fact, she's got 2 scars. She's got the one where she got, killed above
Iced.
her heart. Got iced.
Got iced.
Yep. And then she's also the cut that Nuro and Kaito did to their hands to summon. She never healed that as sort of a reminder of
The cost?
the cost, the consequences, the
It's
sacrifices.
very Aldrich Brothers of you.
Cool.
So yeah.
Spicy.
Hello, my name is Ash. I'm the Grand Master of the White Lotus. Or Goose Monkey, so that they can get the GM part to make that make sense.
GM. That sounded so good. GM.
I'm glad everyone's having a great time.
It's good to be back.
So my fact comes in the form of, I'm well, Jesse. Thank you very much for asking before. I appreciate that. A fact comes just in the form of a bit of not a recap, but a recap of the stuff that you haven't actually seen. It's been about a week that since you've left Natsura Island and you were on your way towards Ba Sing Se. You found yourself in Chameleon Bay, and one of you remembered that Tomo was looking for a base around Chameleon Bay. So you spent a few days cruising around, but without any further clues, you couldn't find anything. So you decided to continue, which is where we'll be picking back up from when we start the game. But I just want to let people at home know that that's where we are in the timeline. I know sometimes after we finish an arc that's bigger, we jump somewhere else. That's not really happening. Like, it's going to be a week later, but it's not like a huge... There's no hidden strings to pull. There is no...
No, it's been 5 weeks and...
No
We're all
aspect...
so depressed. We're just on this boat.
3 months, 14 days.
Well, I was going to say this, during the gameplay, but I may as well say it now. Everyone has recovered fatigue and their conditions because you've had a bit of time, except for anyone that really isn't sleeping so well right now.
She's sleeping so fine. She's getting all of the rest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't believe you.
And with that, roll the sleepy music, please. Everyone is currently on the boat, and you've decided that it is time to leave Chameleon Bay before we head to the Fang family home. In the last week, I would like to know how everyone has noticed how much they've grown, because you've all had your level up.
I can go first. If you like.
Yeah.
I think this past week on the boat, Minh has sort of been like, man, I probably should address some of my internal strife, and has been meditating a lot and really trying to connect with his spiritual side, with some help from Nuro, I imagine. And that is manifesting with a +1 to harmony, because Minh has realized that maybe his spiritual journey actually needs to be a bit more personal than he's been trying to make it. So Minh is trying to become a bit more zen.
Yeah. What does that bring you to?
+2 harmony.
+2 harmony.
Yep, so my current stats are +2 creativity, 0 focus, +2 harmony, and +1 passion.
Can I please just confirm that you are still the same playbook?
I still am the Foundling, yes.
Here you go. Here's my fun fact for the people at home. Often a book change has happened after someone's arc. That has just been because narratively it makes sense, not because it was a running theme that we were doing, as evidenced by the fact that Jesse is remaining where he is.
So this whole week, Nuro, I already said in the intro that they've been working on sewing. I think that comes with a few more disguises, but they've been working pretty hard in various areas of Chameleon Bay to, I think, look for these kids or any kind of clue. Without success, but they feel like they're really getting into this kind of reconnaissance, like subterfuge kind of outfit changes. I think that through this process and trying to, try out different voices, be different people, they've actually become more creative. So they're getting a +1 to creativity.
Nice. That's cool.
That brings them to +2.
Plus sewing skills.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I think
creative expression.
Yeah, creative in their expression. They're able to step outside of themselves, I think, a little bit easier.
Cool.
Yeah.
Your stitch work isn't straight, but there's always a beautiful pattern in it.
Yeah, it kind of looks just like a vine, probably. All the time.
Signature look.
Yeah. So Banji has been trying to take the advice from both Baru and, I guess, Kiyomi.
You guess? Sorry. Wait, whoa. You guess?
and Nuro, and less so Minh, I guess. I guess a lot.
Minh has not given you any feedback.
Minh hasn't given anybody, but he's been trying to connect with everyone. So he's been leaving the sword in his bunk, by himself, and sort of wandering around the boat and trying to reconnect with everybody and be helpful. And so his growth, he's actually marking a move from the Idealist called Whatever I Can. Whenever you spend time talking to the locals about their problems, roll with harmony. On a hit, you hear about the most significant and serious problem at hand. There's more to that, but I'll get into it when we actually use it. But yeah, he's trying to reconnect with everybody because that's who he was before. He liked helping people and stuff, and he's trying to get back into that.
I
And
like
so,
that.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever Banji's interacting with people without the sword, there's just a bit of like relief that it's not there.
Yeah.
At least from like Minh, he'd be like, oh, good, I don't have to stress. I can just talk to Banji.
I think that every time you do it, Nuro has an urge to go do something with it, but just stays, is happy that Banji's just being Banji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
Banji.
We love Banji. Kiyomi's growth is kind of not. She's kind of regressing, but growing at the same time. So obviously something's wrong. She's not getting any sleep, but she is.
Like an ingrown toenail.
Like an ingrown. Yep, like Jazz.
Don't do that to the people.
So she has been trying to figure out what is going on because it definitely feels not exactly the same, but very similar to when she first woke up with no Kaito. There's lots of scenes missing, memories a bit foggy, don't really know what's going on, maybe can't recall a few conversations, hallucinations. Yeah, feeling kind of tired, even though she's pretty sure she's sleeping. So
And you can't sleep without a rock blanket anymore.
exactly, I've gotten so used to it. But she's also trying to make sure that Lady Dow doesn't find out about anything. So anything with a reflective surface in the boat has been covered. And with that, her growth is from, I'm going to add a new move from the Rogue playbook called Casing the Joint. When you assess a situation, ask these questions to the list. You may always ask one from these options, even on a miss. What here is the most valuable or interesting to me? Who or what is the most vulnerable to me? Who here is in control / wealthiest / has the most power? I feel like
You'll know the answer to that one. It's Lady Dow.
Yes. Well, yes. So, like I said, she's regressing and not growing, but she is.
You're getting better at the things you could already do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get
even though she's so tired.
Cool.
Having burnt a few of your food-type resources while cruising around Chameleon Bay, it is time to restock, and you know you can do that in Tenshi Village, which is the gate town, in essence, leading out of Chameleon Bay and into Full Moon Bay, which is going to be the closest dock to the Fang family home. It's also the place where most people are ferried to Ba Sing Se. So that's sort of a checkpoint. You're fine, like docking the boat and leaving there. When you're actually heading to Ba Sing Se, a little bit trickier. But we'll cross that proverbial water bridge when we come to it. In the meantime, Tenshi Village. It is a gate town. It is designed to take a toll for anyone that is going towards Full Moon Bay or towards Ba Sing Se. You can stop there. It doesn't mean that you'll get by paying your toll, but it does mean you can restock and resupply. Interestingly enough, once you get there, the front is really built up. It's not super fortified, but earthbenders know how to, lock a place down. So there's certainly enough there to make it feel imposing, but once you get past that main wall, it's actually a pretty quiet little town. Like it looks like there's not a lot of hustle and bustle. It looks relatively pleasant.
Since this is pretty close, like relatively to the Fang family estate, I would like to roll otter penguins, unagi, and hot springs to see what I know about this sleepy little town, this
Hell
border
yeah.
crossing.
You would have at least gone past it a few times.
Yeah, or gone through maybe if we were traveling to Ba Sing Se by foot. Okay, snake guys, I think. No, that's a 4 plus 1 plus 2 harmony. That is a 7, so I get 1.
Nice.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you'd fail. It's like the
It'd be
very
very
first
funny.
thing you see is Minh Fang wanted posters everywhere.
Okay, I get this could add some flavor to whatever Ash is going to give us today. So, like, what kind of thing do we want? Do we want the most famous person, an interesting location, local pastime, special traditions, local legends?
I reckon pastimes or famous person.
I was gonna say the same.
Pastimes, yeah. Cool. What is a What's the best local pastime for Tenshi Village? What do the locals do here for fun?
So Tenshi Village being a place of great transit, one of the things that happens is they have not necessarily traveling performers, but since there's so many people traveling through, they constantly have someone new. It's almost like, featuring tonight at the comedy hall or something like that. There's always a new person like every week that will be doing something. And so it creates this sense that the townspeople are always happy because they're always getting fresh stuff. The people that are traveling through know that they've always got an audience at this place. And so as is expected, you hear the hustle and bustle. Once you are landed, whether you're officially off the boat already or not, doesn't matter. The very first thing you will learn about this place is that there's a lot of murmurings and excitement about the current weekly resident.
Yeah, I think I tell everyone as we're walking down the gangplank onto the docks is like, there's always some new act or some performance here in Tenshi because so many people walk through. So usually on their way to Ba Sing Se, where the real money is, but there's always a nice little night out if we wanted to stop before heading back to my house, which is, a little bit of a walk, but...
That could be nice.
Nuro looks a big grumpy, and it's like Tomo would have wanted us to stay and look for those kids longer.
I know, but he also wouldn't have wanted us to waste time either. We don't have any leads yet. We know they're there. And the moment we hear something that we can actually action, we can do something. But we looked everywhere, I don't know what else we could do.
I can send a word out to my friends and see if they hear anything too.
Guaranteed there's a fixer in this town.
Ding! Light bulb.
Do you feel like there was anything else we could have done?
I don't know. Keep going. Not just bounce around, actually trying to...
I mean, if you remember what Boomy said, he was, if you walk in the wrong direction, you're going in the wrong way and you're twice as far away from where you meant to be, right?
Something like that. Minh sort of leans down, puts a knee down and leans to his side and sort of unstraps Tomo's ashes from his belt, and he lengthens out the rope and hands it over and puts Tomo's ashes around Nuro's neck.
And Nuro blinks in shock, and is just standing very still, but doesn't reject it, but is also like,
Maybe Tomo will give you a hint. Maybe spending some time with Tomo will get some more ideas. Okay?
Nuro grabs the pouch and think he can guide me?
Maybe. I'm not sure. But I figured...
Can I please get a harmony roll?
Ooh.
But since we're going to put him to rest at my house, maybe you might as well hold on to him till we get there.
It's a 6.
There is something...
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
I will mark a fatigue, and as I put it over and around your neck, I sort of say, I always need somewhere quiet when I try and feel. So, take your time, okay?
Nuro nods.
And also, the lid's a bit funny. We didn't really fire the pottery right, so I've wrapped it down with another bit of twine.
I'll make sure it doesn't budge. I got it safe.
You notice Suri crawl out from her little hidey hole.
Hey, Suri.
And Suri moves down your arm a little bit, and it sort of is now on your shoulder and looking at this urn because she knows what this is. She gets the significance. That in itself, you're not necessarily getting a wild flash of a message or a vision, but you just know, based on what Minh's just said and the fact that Suri's come out, that there's something to that. There is something there that can't be seen or felt right now.
Nuro almost imagines that extra bit of weight of his ashes almost helps them feel the ground better. It sinks them that inch lower or something to actually feel their feet for the first time in a while. And they take a deep breath.
Are you wearing shoes right now? That's nothing related to the ashes. I just really want to know.
Yeah, they are. They secretly started wearing shoes a while ago.
Oh, there's growth. that's a level up
Their
growth.
feet hurt in a way that they never used to. So I think it was.
You grew out of your baby feet. Now your adult feet have come in.
I think it was definitely around the time of the mad rush to find men that they started wearing shoes. That's probably when they started wearing shoes. Is for men.
I feel so bad for Nero's knees later on in life.
Okay, well, you want a party then, huh?
I don't know. I didn't say I want a party. I asked. I opened it to the group. Do we want to spend some time here and
It
relax?
could be nice to just have a bit of a breather before we get marching on.
And look, and he points back to the boat with his thumb. Like, all the waterbenders, they've been going hard for days. They need a
Yeah.
break as well. Maybe if we just say, hey, everyone, go have some fun.
Do you think we can convince Arturo to give them some time off?
Well, he is the captain.
We smash cut to you asking Arturo that question. It's just like, please get them out of my hair. I'm so dumb. I need Kitschy out of this room for at least 5 minutes, please.
Hey, I'm right here.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Great. And Kiyomi, you need some downtime. I mean,
I don't need any time. I'm fine. It's
Maybe there's
fine.
one of those like spa places here. I don't know.
yeah,
Or
you
massage.
two like spas.
Most people just bathe in the river.
Ew.
It's a
What's-
good river.
What's wrong with
What's your
rivers?
What's your deal with
What's
rivers,
your deal with
man?
rivers, man?
I can't swim.
Oh,
Neither can I, but I still bathe myself.
I bathe. Just fire bath.
Sure. And she like pinches her nose.
that's why you don't have any body hair.
Kiyomi starts rubbing like her temple and her forehead. She's like, I don't care what we do. I would just like to not do anything.
Great. Well,
Food?
food.
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 Good. Take everybody. Go get some food.
Come on, Kitschy. Okay. I realize that I'm also the
Welcome to my world.
Maybe as we're walking, Nuro would like to linger behind with Kiyomi a little bit and just be like, okay, what's going on here? Look, I know ever since I met you, you've been, not sleeping well, but
I would like to warn you of two things here.
What?
As all of the waterbenders, or at least the water tribesmen, hear that they're going off, they all get excited and begin to move.
Yeah.
There are two people that are going to be going as slow as you two. You have Kaito
yeah.
and Takani,
I knew
who
it.
cannot move that
I
fast.
knew
For
it.
frick.
This stupid old lady standing next to you.
I want to...
What's that?
Nothing, you old bag.
What's that?
Can I say old bag?
You've said it
Just did.
before.
I've said it already, don't worry. Okay. I don't know. Nero feels awkward now that there's more people around. They don't want to talk to Kiyomi and ask personal questions while they're...
I just thought that would make it extra good.
Yeah. So, X-nay on the no sleeping, whatever.
I've been sleep. I told
don't
Minh
think
the
you
other
have.
day I've been sleeping. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think it's the sleep you need. Your eyes are the purple. I don't know. Do you need me to do some the stick wavy stuff? I don't know. Something's...
What? Find another twin?
I've
brother
been waving my
spirit in
stick at
me?
her a lot, and it's not coming up with anything.
If you wave a stick at her again, you won't have a stick anymore because it'll be up your butt.
Takani straightens up a little bit. You're going to need to roll push your luck here. Actually, no, roll intimidate.
Nuro hates old people.
Elder abuse.
Oh, well, that's an 11 on the die.
Yes.
You've had a report.
I know.
No,
But
maybe
I think
that's
that's
it.
why Nuro can say it. Like,
Yeah.
they haven't been holding this back. They've been asking things of Takani, but still being an absolute trash bag to her.
As long as you don't have a -2 to passion, that's a full success. Which one can they not do? Run to escape and get back up, back down and keep watch.
Yeah.
Give him with a few stipulations, or attack you but off balance.
They cannot attack.
Nah, start a fight. That'd be fun.
Takani goes to raise her stick at you, and then seeing you stand up, because Takani's not tall, and she's the audible clicks of her spine as she straightens to her full height, which is smaller than you
Yeah.
in current long form.
Yeah.
And you don't back down at all.
Yeah.
And so she looks like she's about to hit you, and then she smiles and she goes, "That's good. You keep that up. But never try it with me again." And she waggles a gnarled finger in your face, and you know that you've been approved of, but also you're not allowed to try that again.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. And Nuro just like makes a just really grumpy face, like their mouth, like the frown is like the size of their entire face, I think.
As much as many people have mixed feelings about Takani, there is something about getting her approval, which is one of the hardest things to achieve.
Nuro's pretty chuffed.
Kiyomi didn't even notice. I'm so sorry, but she just did not even see that exchange. She's just out of it. Kind of got distracted while you were talking to Takani.
Yeah, fair enough.
Otherwise, that would have been real cool.
It was still cool.
Well, I guess it
just
wasn't.
not to you.
To Kiyomi.
Kato looks and he smiles and he's like, "It's pretty cool."
He would notice.
Yeah.
He loves a smile.
Yeah, she's getting easier to deal with. She's just really mean and likes mean people too.
Oh, she's always pretty easy to deal with. You just got to speak her language.
But I think Minh sort of slaps Banji on the shoulder as he runs up with all the waterbenders and everyone, the crew following along. He's like, "I know exactly where we're going.
Awesome. I love shore leave.
There's this big sort of like tent thing, and you go in, right? And there's a big fire pit in the middle. And
I like
then,
it already.
Yeah, you all sit down on these cushions, and then they bring in all this
Love it.
massive raw food, and it all
Ooh.
gets cooked in the center, and then it all gets shared around with everybody. It's really nice.
That sounds great. Do they have options with no meat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, great,
They do
let's
this
go.
thing where they just melt this giant slab of cheese on a big flatbread.
Awesome.
It's great.
That sounds great. Fan Dabby Dorsey, let's go.
And I think he points over to this sort of brown and lime colored like tent that has, like, it's permanent clearly, and it's got like that raised section of tent over like a hole in the top, and it's sort of like flat, kind of yurt like I'm picturing.
You can see it's sagging in a way that can only happen that it's been up for so long, like
Yeah.
seasons upon seasons, and it's been untouched and unchanged. The other thing that you notice is that there's a massive line.
Oh, don't like lines. I hate waiting for food.
The last time you were here, not the case.
Usually there isn't a line, but it's probably because it's so close to mealtime. So
Maybe there's an event or something.
Well, sometimes when, I mean, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but my friends and I, when it was mealtime and we wanted to get in, we just kind of sneak in the back. Do you think we could?
there's like 25 of us sneaking in the back. You want to sneak in the back with 25 people?
I keep forgetting that we've got these tag-alongs.
I can
Hey,
pretend
we're
to be,
right here.
I can pretend to be fancy again, and y'all can be my
Oh, Nuro's back.
entourage. I mean, Kiyomi was in the scene.
You've been waiting.
Would I not
You've been
be?
waiting in the line so long that the others have caught up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm really good at it now, you know, being fancy. You should see it. It's really good.
Okay, but if it messes up, they might not even let us in.
Well, it sounds like a fun risk.
All right, off we go.
We can always just sneak in the back, like Banji said.
All right, go get changed. We'll find
Okay,
it.
and I'm gonna. I want to use Bonzo, Pippin, Paddle, Popple, Popsilis.
The third.
And Nura's gonna put on their fancy dress because they really want to impress everyone.
How long does it take you to get ready?
An imperceptible amount of time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
It's Superman style. You walk behind a building and come back out, and you're like,
And you know, it doesn't matter because I'm going to mark insecurity and treat it like a plus 12, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
"Can you please describe to me this outfit or this character? Who is this character that we are seeing?"
It's the yellow dress character.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the fancy one. They really embodied that. They have the fan and everything again.
I actually think Nuro walks out the back, and then Nuro walks out, but Min's like, "Where'd Nuro go?"
And this kind of kind of pretty young person walks up, and all you see, they've got ridiculously long eyelashes, and it's something that you don't notice until all of a sudden that's all you're looking at, kind of thing. They're always too muddy and grubby to notice anything.
I stole some of Hikari's whiskers and put them on.
No, they're natural. They're a pretty boy.
That's true. Boys do have the longest eyelashes.
Yeah, they really do.
So annoying.
It's that, but the hair is perfect, I think, in a way that it wasn't on the island even. Like, they've even perfected how to do these intricate kind of ornamental piece in their hair.
Sooty's part of this.
Yeah, Sooty is totally. She knows the drill.
She's got the cue. She's got it down pat.
Down pat. Not even wobbling in the heel, like those higher shoes than they were before, and kind of flutters their lashes at Minh.
It's like, Sooty, get off that fine noble. Please, I'm so sorry. Our pet, Sooty tends to wander around sometimes. They don't mean it.
Why, she's fine. She's a sweet little spider mouse.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, and I mean, are you going somewhere? We're trying to get in for this meal, so...
I'm really important and trying to get into that tent, actually.
Wait, we won?
I'm looking for an entourage. You want to join
What?
me?
Oh, it's Nuro.
What?
Yanni looks at everyone like, you couldn't tell. It's very good, but like...
They rolled a 12. Of course I couldn't tell. Don't do that.
No, keep doing it.
How
It's
do you
funny.
let me think that you were a fancy person for so long? That's so mean. You've been sort of flustered and blistering and angry.
Kiyomi's giving a tired nod of approval. Like, yeah.
Would have liked this game.
Dinner's on me, everybody.
Well, go on, get us in then.
And Nuro marches up, but they're taking their time as well. They're really slowly ambling.
You're getting oohs and ahs from the line as you're walking forward.
Yeah. I think there's a puddle on the floor at one point, and Nuro stops to point, and ushers Banji to come over.
Banji
and
jumps over on the puddle. Banji lays down on the puddle.
I think people fight you for the privilege of doing that. Like, there's a few people that go to beat you there. You can roll to contest it if you like.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rely on skills and training.
I can use my move. No.
Which one? Martyr complex. I must be the one
No,
that gets
Dragon's
the muddle.
bargain.
Yeah, Dragon's bargain.
Just erases the puddle from existence.
That's a 10.
Nice.
Describe how this looks.
Move, pleb.
Yeah. I think Banji sees people going down to it and he just runs and pushes two heads as he's diving, just pushes them out and splashes down. And it makes this big boosh, and then its steam comes up for flair. To make Nuro look
very
even more
funny.
fake.
Yeah. Either side, it's almost like the Marilyn Monroe steam vent.
The dress goes whoosh. You're like, oh, I declare.
And I daintily step over you. And I like to think that this is enough of a spectacle that at the tent, no one even stops me from going in.
Wait. What if Takani also walks over Banji?
All 28 of the fight. The water vendor.
Look, you've rolled well, but anyone trying to get into a club with one person who knows the DJ cannot get the other 28 people in. It doesn't quite work that well, but you definitely can move in, and you can probably take a couple of your retinue with you. I'm not picking a number. What I'm going to say
14.
15 of them. Although, the water boys, the water folk, the water tribe don't have to wait in line. They can go somewhere else if they want.
They're actually you look at them, they're actually having a good time just being out and about, walking on land and poking at things. Some of them are sort of walking off because there's enough of them that they can hold their space. So they're sort of walking off and exploring a little bit, then coming back and swapping over. So you don't have to worry about them too much.
Nuro kind of just does a little head nod and if you want to come with me now.
Yeah.
I'm getting in.
So you can take whoever you want with you because you've both rolled really, really well. What I'm going to mention, though, is that the more people you take with you, the harder a potential check might be. So who would you like to take?
Everyone.
Or
Specifically.
I think Ash wants you to say our names.
Minh, Banji, Kiyomi.
Great.
So
How many more am I allowed?
Well, I'm not giving you you can take as many as you want.
I see how this is.
However,
working out.
so
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you look at Kaito and Yanni as you're beginning to walk in the tent, and they're just standing there like with doe eyes, being like, oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, Yanni. My
Jeremy grabs Kaito's arm and goes, Kaito.
Kaito, poison tester.
Get
And
you?
he would do it.
No, Yanni's my poison tester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Poison Tester was a person.
Who else?
Their
I
name.
mean,
Their
Great
full
drag
government
name.
that's all
Takani for funsies.
we're really
Well,
about.
and that's fine. Like that.
No, that's all.
That's in essence the question. So yes, it wasn't a trick to say, do you just want to bring these 3? It was, do you want to leave others out there? That's fine. So you've walked in, and I'm just going to make a little note.
As everyone walks in, Banji.
I think it would be hilarious. Oh, so sorry to interrupt
all right.
you. Like, if as many people tried to come in as possible, I think that's hilarious. But I don't want to be in charge of that.
Yeah, well, you sort of hit a nail on a head there, which is if you're letting all of these people in, you are the figurehead for all of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. You know, Nuro, I don't think would even think. I think like that. Come on in.
Randos
Everyone.
from the street.
Like they don't stop anyone from trying to follow. Like, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Let me just change what I wrote down. I'll just scriggle down.
I think that sounds more. They're all my friends. I need all of them. That one rubs my feet. That one does my shoulders. I need someone to wash my hair. I
hear-
can't reach all of it. It's so long.
You hear Vice Captain Picard say, "I'm not rubbing anyone's feet. Not again. I've already lost that bet."
I use his chest hair for mustaches.
And Mark just goes,
Don't
that'd
tell anyone that.
be me.
I'm joking.
He winks at literally every person he passes. And they also go,
As everyone's walking in, Banji stands up and brushes the dirt and mud off his chest and looks at the rest of the line. I think you can agree that was very dignified of me, and then and then walks in.
Wait. Kiyomi looks at you and just goes, "Oh, hey, let me get that." And she just water whips and just hoses you down.
waterbenders are allowed here. Waterbenders are allowed here.
Yeah, why wouldn't they be?
That's a question that one should usually ask before they walk into a town, just quietly.
No,
Eyes
eyes closed, feet first.
these
Firebenders.
Yeah, that was the thing. He made some steam appear, and he rolled a 10, so I can't punish him for it. Here is your. This occurs as you do this. You get someone go, "Is that a waterbender?" And you twig. All of you twig at that time. You're now coming into the Earth Kingdom. Once you go past this point, it's going to be more and more Earthbenders and less people friendly towards other types of bending. So I think that's just the twig. So it's fine here. That was what I was trying to get across. It's fine
Because
here.
Kiyomi's waterbended all over this business.
Yes.
So she doesn't care.
You
Waterbend on site.
You certainly wouldn't have in Ba Sing Se. That I can tell you right now that would have got you into big trouble unless it was done behind closed doors. Whatever happens, amongst the upper echelons that can hose over things, pardon the pun, that's okay. But in small sleepy towns that maybe aren't used to having other benders, it can cause a bit of factor into the show. There are some places where even earth bending is not allowed in the Earth Kingdom.
True.
So just be aware, especially fringes where firebenders have started to really colonize.
I guess I'm going to need to use this sword more, guys.
You all walk in, and you notice that the main reason that there's a line is because, as you described, Jesse, Minh's used to seeing this as sort of a big layout. Instead, there's almost a straight line as there is another small tent set up inside the big tent. And there's no one spreading out in the way that they were. Everyone's sort of lining up to go through this tent. The food that gets cooked is being done weirdly to the side. It's just a little bit over there. And so people are grabbing a bowl on their way out. Like you see them go into this tent, out the other side, and then go back. And then they have a bit of a sit and an eat before they leave. But this is definitely unusual.
Man, you promised me a fire pit. Where's the fire pit?
yeah,
It's standing about a tent and a tent.
No, there seems some sort of strange cultural exchanges going on here. This is meant to be like a big communal friendly space. I'm not sure why there's another tent on the inside.
Why do they have a smaller tent inside the tent?
Maybe it's a VIP section.
If
Or
it
it should
is,
be in there.
well, then you should
Then I
probably just
should
go
go
walk.
there.
Yes. Yes. It means sort of like, yes, shoo, go on. go.
Yeah, okay.
Keep up the act.
Yeah, Nuro. I don't know if Nuro has to jump into the line somewhere to go.
Grab your body in time. Okay, I believe you.
I'm dancing. Audience doesn't know that, but I'm dancing.
And Nuro walks up to the smaller tent, and kind of is more listening, trying to hear what's in there, like from the crowd lining up.
So you hear muffled voices, and you could probably factor in that the reason there's this second tent, it's like a crushed velvet style tent, so it's really dampening the sound going out. And you hear a female voice talking, and then you hear, oh, and then a little bit of a, and then, whoa, and then you see them walk out with a big smile on their face.
You know, we're in a show.
Excuse, I need to go. I've been waiting days. Can I please go in front of you? And Nuro Liz is asking the one in the front there.
You already rolled your trick.
Yeah.
So. Yes, the person at the front of the line sort of sees you and is like, oh, yeah, of course. And then they begin to look at like the others trying to also line up, and you can tell that that's unsettling.
Yeah. And Nuro's like, go get the bowl. Go away. To everyone else.
Yeah. Minh hangs back.
The second that they see the others not trying to cut in the line, jump your body in time, okay?
Banji's already walked to the food table.
Yeah.
There's a like you can tell this fire pit is new. Like it doesn't have that burned in effect.
He looks to the next guy. He's like, hey, that fire pit's new, you know? Doesn't have that burned in effect.
See, I'm not used to my players using the things that I give them like at critical points. So this is wonderful when it's not critical that
Yeah.
it sinks in. Yeah, so the second people like see the others move away, I'll try that again, but slightly more comprehensive. The second the people in line see the people you've brought with you move away, that animosity disappears. They're like, oh, good, they're not cutting into our space.
Yeah, no.
And a few of the waterbenders probably say, on with them. And they sort of like tuck into other spots, which you hear a couple of grumbles, but it's not like rage.
Yeah, cool. Nuro runs in. And is it Fuha?
No, it is.
I
Not,
expected it to be for her.
it is not Fuha.
I think Nuro thinks it is. I don't know.
The famous.
You see a younger lady that turns around suddenly because she's so used to calling next, and you have broken that the kayfabe just a fraction, but very quickly she composes herself and she says, "Ah, yes. You have come to have your fortune read by the great Miss Wu."
Yes!
I knew it.
Nuro almost laughs in her face just because of like the whole fortune destiny thing. Nuro's just kind of like,
Can I just quietly say that I was waiting for that, and the fact that you are the first person in here
Very funny.
is actually my favorite thing in the world.
Nuro tries to compose himself, flutters their lashes and remembers the jig and is like, fortune. Destiny.
Can I please get you to roll and assess the situation?
As this is happening, I think the twins are just stood like with their heads like on each other's
Yeah.
shoulders, just next to each other in the main area. No one's moved them anywhere. They're just kind of stood.
Yeah, you actually, both of you stood in line, and then the others, as the line has shuffled up from that one person. I love it. As others have shuffled up in line as need to, they've just moved
They've
around
moved
you.
around us, yeah.
You get one person that looks like they were going to be like, should we wake it? No, it's fine.
Nuro is just like, you got a lot of people here to see you. Must be popular.
Everyone wants their fortune read by the great, marvellous, wonderful, magnificent Miss Wu. The wonderful is just an M turned upside down, but the alphabet doesn't quite exist, so this joke doesn't work.
Flip it around.
All I can think of is like the Madam Morrible, Wicked Witch.
That's
like,
what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that might be what you're going for, but I'm not super familiar with the meme.
Good witch.
7. That's a 7. That is a 7.
A 7?
Yes.
Okay.
What should I be on the lookout for?
You look around as someone who has been around fortunes and destiny and these types of things before.
Yeah, if she's a fraud.
Everything in this place is cheap.
Yeah.
And not real. Like, you're certain that that's not a crystal ball. Like, that 100% is, at best, glass. It's possibly just a piece of silica that's been polished nicely. You notice that, you know, any of the, like, the incense it's burning, it looks like it's basically just a lavender set on fire, like just a stalk of lavender. It's not actually real incense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look closer. Just a lot of the things, a lot of the symbols that are like, here is our, you know, this is the great palm reading equivalent. They're the wrong way around. It's like it's been hung upside down. It's just like, that's not right.
Yeah, Nuro's very skeptical and puts their arms over their chest and is like, I don't think you can help me, actually.
Do you get a second question?
No, 7. I rolled a 7.
Oh, no, I think Ash is asking with your special spirit question.
Oh!
Yeah, you
Read
do.
your character sheets, people.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It wasn't like the same sort of
spiritual is going
assess.
on here or something?
Who or what has been touched by spirits?
There we go.
So, interestingly enough, as you sort of do, you narrow your eyes just to do a little bit of spiritual focus.
I think I touch the stick even. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's it. You look down at the stick as you touch it, and you see very slowly, super slowly, like a frond of a leaf just beginning to move. Now, when you have done your premonitions before, they've grown instantly, whereas this is just moving super slowly, and it's a tiny leaf. So you get the impression that maybe there's something here, but also it's not like it's, you know, a great font of power.
That's enough, I think, to ignite Nuro's curiosity. And even though they look like they're about to walk back out the door, still laughing, they sit in front of Wu, I think, and sigh, and they say, okay, what you got?
Okay. She looks and she says, a young lady like you is clearly looking for answers in love.
Love? I mean, I love water bending. Does that count?
Accent.
Yeah, I
Just
think
slip it,
that's
They slipping.
yeah, they slipping. What do you mean, love? I don't know.
How can you not know about love? Love's the most wonderful, cherished thing that we have.
Do you say that to everybody who walks in here in a dress?
The people that are after love.
Okay. What can you... Why? What's the point? What can you tell me about love?
She smiles. She goes, I can tell you who, what, and where. And she holds out her hand.
Nuro grabs the stick and then also takes Wu's hand.
Oh, she goes, no, that was for money, dear.
Money? Nuro pats themselves. And will you allow Tomo's pack to be on me or something like that?
It's usually on me, but
Yeah, like in the dress, no, but everyone
we've
is
got
allowed.
mon-
You're allowed to
we've got
have
some
clothes.
money at the
Oh
moment.
wait, Nuro just runs to the curtain of the tent. It's like, oi!
It just sort of looks confused around.
Yeah, man,
That food's not agreeing with someone.
What?
I need some money.
Oh, and he just hands over.
Thank you. And then Nuro runs back in. Nuro runs back in and slaps it in her hand. There. I should start charging.
So just be aware that you have asked about love. So everyone can actually ask what they want to know something about. But because you gave nothing and she assumed it was love and you said yes, this is what you're going to get.
Great.
Could I please get just a flat D12? A flat
Two?
Do.
A flat doot-de-doo. Can I please get a flat
You want me to roll this boy right here?
2 of them? 2 D6, please.
Just. All right, Ash. All right. That's an 11 on the dice.
Could you please write that number down?
Ooh, mystery number.
Mystery number's gonna have a relevance at
Well, I
some
kind of
point.
like that it's about love because Nero's got enough freaking premonitions and stupid pencil. There it is. What did I roll? 11.
11.
Are you saying Nero's an 11?
Out of 12?
Aww.
10.
10.
You rolled out of 12. Madam Wu says some hocus pocus heebie jeebie nonsense that is very clearly made up words. Like it is as false can get. But you realize that everyone that heard it out the tent, like this is probably what was happening before, before you heard that, that people have been impressed by this noise. And she opens her eyes super, super wide and she says, the one you love has been closest to you the whole time.
Sooty?
I'm saying your name. I'm saying your name. Something with an A. It's got an an-e sound.
How much did I pay you?
The correct amount. That's what the spirits have told me. And you will find love, someone close to you, with a knee noise.
I'm hungry.
They're very good. Out this side, and the food will await you.
Nero stomps out.
Bad fortune.
Min's been talking to people in the line.
Yeah.
Stupid fortune. She tried to tell me that about love.
Huh. Min just goes straight in the tent. Huh, interesting. Jeez.
Cuts the line again.
Once again, turns around, sees that there's a person before she's ready. She's like, I am going to have to get someone that will call people in. A young servant type girl. Yes, welcome to the marvelous, wonderful, magnificent Miss Wu.
Hello, I've heard a lot about you from outside.
Who wouldn't? Please take your seat and ready for your fortune to be read.
Min sits down cross-legged on a little pillow.
And she sort of has to like lean over the table to see you. The stool is right there.
Oh, yes, sorry. So I assumed more a magnanimous sort of... Anyway, he gets up and gets on the stool, quite nervous.
Ah, a young nervous man. What are you nervous about, young man?
Spirituality.
Ah, yes. The spirits do talk to some of us in strange ways. Some of us, and she points to herself, some of us more than others, of course.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here.
Yes, who wouldn't want to speak to me, who speaks to the spirits, who can tell you the answers about spirituality?
And he hands over a coin, and he's like, "Yes, I need to know how I can become more spiritual."
And she takes the coin, puts it away, and begins to chant her nonsense words. Can I please get you to roll your 2d6?
4 and a 6, 10.
Please write that down.
I'm gonna write Woo Fortune 10.
Out of 12.
Done.
And in a similar fashion of showmanship, her eyes open wide and lock on you.
I think Min watching the showmanship starts to get disheartened because he's like, oh, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, sorry, you're done. Yes, I'm listening.
To be spiritual, one must always look inwards. The spirits are all around us, and you can go outwards, but if you go too far, it will all end badly. So find what's within.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I was kind of looking for some other guidance.
And she grabs your face by both cheeks.
Okay,
And-
this is really
And she says,
Yeah.
You have begun your journey.
Uh-huh.
I see colours.
Yeah.
I see so many colours. And strangely for you, it feels like lots of them. But I feel blue. And I feel red. And I feel green.
That's just most of the colours at this point.
These are important colours to know.
Blue and red and green.
Yes, and you must know them. Always remember, young man, to be spiritual, blue and red and green are important to you. As you look inwards. Thank you very much. The food is up there.
Okay, thank you. Look, you can
She's let go
my face.
at this point.
Ah. Thank you, Miss Wu. And Minh just sort of like, it's never easy. And he just goes out to go find food in the big tent.
I think
Hey, is this fire pit new?
Yeah, it doesn't have that kind of.
Protein feel, yeah.
We cut forward. We let a few other people into the tent, and a few of the benders go in, or the water tribesmen. Kitchi goes in and comes back out looking even more miserable than usual.
what was their number?
Don't worry, Kitty. She's a hack.
I mean, I'm inclined to believe you, but she kind of just said that there was nothing she could do for me. She didn't even ask me a question.
Please tell me you didn't pay her.
I did. I gave her so much
Kitty.
money. Oh, it's all downhill from here for Kitchi.
Come on.
That's a real worry if it's downhill from here. That's. I mean, Kitchi's in a gully right now. Like,
Kitchi peaked at birth. It's just been all downhill.
Hey, as soon as Kitchi gets back in the water they're meant to be in, they're
Yeah,
gonna
Kitchi's
thrive.
got a future.
Kitchi's going to be fine. Better than the rest of us.
I'm asking about Kitchi.
who would like to go next of the people that are going to...
Banji's brought over some food and is standing next to Kaito and Kiyomi.
Okay.
I don't know if they're sleeping, but he's just like a spoon up to their mouth. Like, do you guys want something to eat? Yeah, here comes the dragon. Woo.
Kiyomi slaps that bowl down to the ground.
Oh, you're awake.
Don't touch me.
I think there's a space
Is
for
you?
Miss Wu. I mean, the tent, if you want to go in and see.
What's a woo?
A hack.
Nuro says she's a hack, but...
I like that no matter when you're always standing in the tent, whether it's near you or elsewhere, just hear a hack.
She's a what?
Fortune teller. You know,
What, Neuro's not enough?
different type of fortunes.
Yeah, a hack.
Where is Neuro?
They're under the
I keep
table.
hearing them.
Nero's regressed to goblin mode.
Yeah, definitely.
Nuro's on the roof, just...
Yeah, now that they're in, the whole pretense of the personality's gone.
Yeah.
No one notices, like, you've at some point changed back and no one knows. Like,
Where'd that really elegant lady go?
yeah,
Yeah.
who's this kid in? What's this about?
Kiyomi looks at Kaito. What's Kaito? Is he awake? Is he
Yeah,
functioning?
he's actually taken the spoon. And in fact, the spoon that you are holding, like the bowl's gone, but he's just started nomming on the spoon. Like,
Oh, fun fact, he's vegetarian as well.
I hope you got
Right.
in the vegetarian stuff.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Kiyomi's kind of like, you know what? I don't have any answers, so let's go see if we can get some answers.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think we can do that.
All right, let's go see this. Woo.
We're off to see the wizard.
Woozer.
Oh, yeah.
All right, they walk in and hello. Hello?
At this point, people have gotten the message that you have to wait to be summoned. So you hear the next to find out what the rest of your life is going to be.
Okay, great. And she just walks in.
Kaito sort of smiles like, I'm actually a little bit excited about this. Okay, yeah. And
She's like just glaring at him.
she looks and she goes, the spirits tell me that you two are twins.
Wow, come up with all that by yourself?
No, the spirits told me. Now, I would like to know, what do you seek in the world? Oh, blessed twins of blessedness. For those at home, I'm waving my hands in the air.
It's a great show. I'm sitting directly across, so I'm getting like a wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man.
Not quite as erratic as a wacky, waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube man. More like seaweed. So as she waves her hands like seaweed, what question or what topic would you like to cover?
Kiyomi is going to ask her own questions. She's not going to ask like on behalf of them. So she kind of looks at Kaito kind of shamefully and then back at Wu and says, what's wrong with me?
Ah, yes, the question that every young girl wants to ask. And then Carter's like, well, hey, I want to know what's wrong with me. He goes, ah, yes, the question that every young boy wants to ask. And she says, take a seat and take my hands, both of you.
She puts out her hand and then just...
And just before you do, she's like, and you realise that the money first.
Yeah, money for each. Yep.
Yeah. And you must also hold hands together.
Okay. I take hands.
And she closes her eyes and starts saying her nonsense words. Can I please get you to roll? Can I grab someone's dice? I'm going to roll for Kaito.
Take my goose monkeys.
Oh, thank you.
My goose monkey dice. Did they just roll the same thing?
Dice, yes.
No, the same numbers.
Did we? I got a 5 and a 3.
I got a 3 and a 2.
So close.
So close. I thought it was a 5 to begin with. The gold fleck made it look a little bit fancy. Could you please write both of those numbers down, Tilia?
What number, sorry?
So 8 for you, 5 for Kaito.
5 and 3.
8, 5. Okay.
And you feel a weird jolt. And you realise, actually, you've felt this a little bit earlier when you were guiding Kaito somewhere and you held his hand and you thought, that's weird. Now that there's a third person, like, in the mix, it feels almost like there's a connection. And the easiest way to explain it is it feels like you're doing healing via waterbending. It's not quite right, but weirdly enough, you feel slightly less tired. Just ever so slightly, as she starts saying some of her wild words, and you see a very, very faint glow. Gain 1 fatigue back.
Cool.
And when she opens her eyes, she goes, yes, but what is wrong with young people today? The answer is that you need each other more than you realize, and it's less about the people around you. Look inwards to each other, so outwards but inwards. Yes, and she starts mopping her brow, and she's actually got a little bit of a layer of sweat, and she's like, yes, that's it. Go grab some food now. Yeah. Yes, fill yourself up spiritually with each other. Yeah. Please leave.
All right, yeah. So they walk out. Kiyomi's is kind of like, okay, I feel a bit better. But she's also like, out loud, well, that was a waste of time.
For the first time in anyone's memory, Kaito doesn't yawn within a couple of minute period.
I think as we're all sitting at the table, sort of like discussing our possibly, Nuro will say bogus fortunes.
Yeah.
Sort of, so Banji, you going to get your fortune told?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. That's what we're doing here, right? This is the entertainment.
Yeah, my point is you need to be in line to...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's just loading up on carbs.
Save your coin. Seriously.
You have to pay?
Yeah. That's how fortunes get told.
Right. Nuro just does it for free.
Fling.
I know, and I'm
That's what I
starting
said.
to reconsider my business model.
Uh-oh.
Go on, Banji.
All right.
I'll tell it for you.
She likes to talk about love.
What if Nuro does a fortune and then the Wu does a fortune and you can compare?
See which one's more right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can pay me as well.
Nuro, do you want money for something?
No, It's just, how does she get away with that? This is ridiculous.
Look, you were locked into the Destiny tree for so long. I feel like you probably had a significant amount more juice than she does. But that doesn't mean she's bogus. It just means that she's...
Card tricks are very impressive to people that can't cast real magic.
Begrudgingly, Nuro does kind of lightly touch that new unfurling kind of leaf there, but doesn't mention it yet to anybody.
It's still growing,
Yeah.
right? So, that's maybe not the hard thing about this, but it's definitely worth noting that it's not like it's just dying off, or it's not like it's ceased. It's just very, very slowly, like a flower opening or closing. Like it's super slow.
If there is anything spiritual about her, she doesn't realize. She's
Cool. So there might be some truth to it. In you go, Banji.
Right. That's all I need.
As you begin to cut the line, there are a few people that get a little bit grumpy about it, and then you see that Kuron's actually at the very front. It's like, hey, you're going to have my spot. I already know what my future is.
Oh, great. Yeah, let me guess. Spears and fishing. All right, thanks, Kuron. Bye.
And he looks at you for a second. He's like, are you a fortune teller?
Kuron, get out of line. They've got fish over here.
I'm going to catch the biggest fish. I can't wait. Anyways, there's fish over there, so I'm going to go. And you hear a, next.
Hello.
Welcome to the spiel I said before that Ash can't quite remember. Please tell me, what do you want, young man?
Money, please.
Well, I mean, everyone said that they were asking questions.
Yes.
I guess, do I get a question?
Well, who wouldn't want a question to be asked and answered by the great Miss Wu?
Yeah.
One day I shall be a madam, but for now I'm only a miss. I haven't quite worked out my final business model.
miss me with your bullshit.
I also travel now. One day I'll settle down somewhere and just be in that village for a very long time.
Great. Well, I thought I was here to hear my future, not yours.
That just came to me. And she pays herself. She's like, yes, that's for...
Ash has not stopped waving, by the way.
Slam dunking on her.
No, this was just me talking to the spirits that listen. Anyone who might listen to this will know my future.
Great.
But you have a question for me, young man.
I do. Well...
Is it about how empty you are, or how you need to find love, or what's wrong with you?
Well, funny you should say that.
Common themes for the day.
I do feel a bit empty, and I'm wondering... Well, look, do I have a future? I mean, I seem to be burning away parts of myself, my family, my soul. It's just... I mean, how much can I burn away before there's nothing of Banji left, you know?
Give me your 2d6 roll, please.
Owie.
Oh, whoa. This is meant to be a funny episode.
7.
7?
7.
Please write that down.
Oh, you only got a 7? That worries me.
What did Kaito get? Wasn't it a 5?
Yep.
Okay.
2 and a 3.
So, is your question, why am I so empty? What is my future? It's what is my future, isn't it? That's really what you want to know.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's do I have a future?
And she closes her eyes after she takes your money, of course, and starts shouting some nonsense words. And weirdly enough, there's some candlelight going, and the candlelight's dim as they change hue to a slightly bluer form. And
Not that she knows.
you see her open her eyes, and they are glowing blue. And you know inherently that you are now looking at the visage.
If you say one sheet tongue, I'm going to flip this.
No, you're looking at the visage of a dragon you've never met before.
Oh.
This, like, it's got that telltale spiritual energy, but it's not someone you've seen. And it says, young dragon who is no longer a dragon, you wish to know your future?
Well, yeah, I guess. Do I have one? And Banji averts his gaze. He's not looking directly at the dragon face or like Miss Wu or anything.
You hear a chuckle from Peacebringer behind you.
I didn't bring Peacebringer.
You don't hear a chuckle from Peacebringer behind you.
From the boat.
From the boat. Arturo hears a chuckle from Peacebringer on the boat. It's like, oh, I will lift you here. And Miss Wu and this spiritual entity smile and say, no one can take the title of dragon away, no matter how powerful they are. And you see this entity touch your chest. And where you felt emptiness before, what you were expecting was to feel hollow when whatever they're doing like goes through you. And you realize that it's not. It's not full, but it definitely doesn't feel the same as when Wan Shi Tong first did whatever Wan Shi Tong did.
Yeah.
And so you're getting the feeling that something you have done is beginning to heal you.
Ooh, very nice. I like that.
And they smile and say, "Would you like more of you back?"
Yeah, I would.
And they smile somewhat menacingly to anyone who isn't a dragon. It would look really out of place. But you know this is just how dragons interact. And you see a burst of blue flame appear on your chest. And it hurts for a second, but in the same way that blue flame has been healing to you before. As you do, you notice something change. You don't know what it is. Matter of fact, roll a assess the situation for me, please.
10.
You look into one of the... I'm going to be nice and say that there were no reflective surfaces specifically, but in this case... Sorry?
Is that the crystal ball?
It's like cloudy. In fortune telling, like the clearer the crystal ball, the better the fortune's going to be. This is not at all. But no one knows that. I'll tell you what it is. The Miss Wu has like a big fancy gemstone necklace, which absolutely are not real gems. And you catch your reflection in that and you realize that your eyes have turned blue.
Ooh.
Cool.
And the dragon smiles and says, "Be the spirit that you were meant to be." And then the lights almost instantly change back to normal. And she goes, "Oh, yes, and you will find love because there is only little bits wrong with you and someone will love those imperfections. Thank you very much."
Great. Well, thanks. Listen, I don't care what anyone says. I think you're the real deal. And Banji pats her on the shoulder and walks out.
And she smiles and looks at the coins in her hand. She goes, "I am the real deal. I was thinking about giving it up. But he's right." Next. Oh my God. I feel that everyone notices very, very quickly that your eyes have changed color.
What did she do to you?
What happened? What happened?
What do you mean?
Your eyes are all
Your eyes
funky.
are different.
What? Did that stay like that?
Yeah, what? Did what stay like what?
Are they
glowy and stuff.
Are they glowing?
They're not glowing. So they're not quite the same as Yanni's, but they are very clearly a very different color. To what they were.
You have blue eyes. It's really weird.
That is really weird.
You didn't go in there with blue eyes.
No, I've never had blue eyes.
Not even one day of your life have you had blue eyes, Banji.
No.
What did she do?
I don't know. You said she was a fraud. I just went in there and the lights went dim and had a wee chat and then...
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel good. I actually feel really good, weirdly.
Yanni,
Better than I've felt in a long time.
Yanni's have a bit of a look at you and she's just like, "Yeah, you like..."
Are we going to start a club for blue eyes?
Wasn't gonna, but mate, no, that's weird. That's weird. We'll talk later.
Kaito and Kiyomi are in that club. Yeah.
So you, this is going to be hard to describe. So you can take from this what you will. You don't feel like you're back to your full swagger that you had when you left that, like Hikaru's island the first time, and you walked out like an astronaut in slow motion, ready to go into space, which is, I believe, is how I described it. But you don't feel, I'm going to say, alone anymore. That's probably the best way to. You don't feel like everything's quiet.
I think Banji also feels a bit of a tingle in his scarred arm that he hasn't felt in a while, and he's like, "Oh, that's a wee bit tingly. I haven't felt that in a while."
Gang, straight up, I reckon that was Roku's dragon. Just saying.
Could be.
Yeah, her. If not.
If not, yeah, good point. Fang.
There's only 2 dragons in existence of the show, so
Yeah, but it was a spirit.
yeah.
Though. It could be a dead dragon.
It's interesting
plenty of those.
because
Plenty.
Fang was a red dragon, but we know that
true.
we know that spiritual stuff is blue, and we know that healing is blue.
True. I'm not qualified. I don't know.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, I don't think she's a fraud. She clearly did something to me.
Maybe we should take the stuff that she said a little bit more seriously. And Minh just quickly looks down at his little note, his little scrap of paper notebook that he wrote down. He's like, blue, red, and green. Blue, red, green.
Ani.
I would also write down a little bit of whatever those words that you sort of got, like whatever prime word you got, just squiggle that down next to that number. It's probably not a bad idea.
I don't know what you're talking
Would you like to refresh our memories, please?
No, you can listen back to the episode.
Well,
Fair enough.
Damn.
You all have a great time. You hear the water tribes people that have gone on their shore leave. Takani walks out and nearly clicks her heels. And she goes, "She said I'll be young forever." I tried to tell her that that's not going to happen, but she said inside. Inside I'll be young. And I feel young, so that makes sense. I'm going to change my fashion. And she takes off one of her 17 coats that she wears. And she goes, yes, I feel the change already.
Kiyomi starts slow clapping.
That's the wind.
It could very well be. Any boats that are staying for a longer period of time have to move a little bit up the riverway or the inlet. So you are shipped up a little bit and moved to the side, which is actually handy because you're now closer to the Fang family home. It's worthwhile sleeping on the ship tonight, but then as of tomorrow, you know you'll be there by lunchtime. And as everyone's sort of beginning to settle down for the night and go to sleep, a lot of the people that did believe that it was real are reveling in their fortunes, or in some cases misfortunes, and knowing that there is a future for them one way or another, which is very, very exciting. Nuro. What are your final thoughts before going to sleep?
I want to know what this leaf means.
Would you like to try and find out in a spiritual way, or would you like to ponder the question or ask someone?
I don't know. I think maybe Nura starts by trying to talk to people. Like,
I've got no idea, man. Couldn't tell you.
yeah, I
Big
guess.
thing is your stuff, right?
Yeah, like Nura tries to show like it's trying to unfurl and
I mean, like, new growth is like a sign of rebirth, right? Maybe it's something like that.
Kitchi, shouldn't you be somewhere else?
Arturo said that I'm not allowed in until tomorrow.
Oh,
So
We cut over to Arturo, and he's got little spirit cucumbers over his, and he's like got a towel, and it's like, I'm beginning to think that maybe a massage from Kitchi would not be a bad thing. However, this is peace like I've never known. And we cut back.
realizing that their friends are pretty caught up in their own fortunes, I think, and focused on themselves. Nero instead touches the urn that's still on their person. I think pressed against their chest, and yeah, just waves them off and go up to the crow's nest. Mm-hmm. It's a bit quieter there. Can feel that kind of back and forth a little bit more with the boat. And Nero tries to meditate. And thinking of what Kichi said about, kind of regrowth or rebirth or something, and thinking about the kind of loss and how it's felt like there's been nothing but loss. They're meditating on and hoping that this leaf means something good.
As you sit and you listen to the world around you,
And I think of playing Pai Cho with Tomo.
a new memory comes to mind. And you remember playing around on this mast. Not this mast, actually. A different mast, a different crow's nest. But you remember playing when you
Behind ours.
first met Tomo.
Yeah.
It was actually the pirates.
Mm.
And
Yep.
you think back to the time that Tomo asked, "Can I play with you?" as you were learning your push and pull forms for the ocean water. And a thought sinks in that body might be different, but you're still the same person that played that game. And it wasn't that long ago. You had the choice to still be a kid or to grow up. And it's your choice. Minh. What is as you're settling down for whatever rest tonight looks like?
Yeah, I think Min's sort of pre-sleep ritual currently is just like trying to meditate and find some like inner peace with himself. And I think part of that is like the karate chops aren't working to try and manifest this blue energy. And it still feels like there's this part of him that he is missing, not in like like a chunk of him is missing, like a part of him that he's not understanding, part of himself that he's not understanding. And I think that's sort of what he's been trying to do spiritually, is really unlock it, and like doing all the things that he used to make fun of his dad with. He's like, now, like, you know, Yuka's always like, you got to meditate, you have to find connection, you got to center yourself, you got to ground yourself, you got to work through all these things before you can find spirituality. And he's always just avoided them because they seemed so unimportant compared to like the specter of his family. But I think he's just taking the time to actually go, all right, Dad, like, fine, I'm going to do it Dad's way now. And that's what he is doing, essentially, what he's been doing spiritually, trying to process everything that's happened to himself.
As you've closed your eyes and you're thinking about this pretty well, as deeply as you've ever thought, that little mantra you were saying before of red, green, blue keeps...
Blue, red, green.
Yes. It doesn't reverse. That's just an Ash thing. You are visualizing your family, and it comes into very stark focus for a second that your mother would very easily represent green. Your father would very easily represent blue. And your great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandfather?
Ancestor?
Great-ancestor would represent red. And you are the culmination of these three colours. Banji, as the night progresses and you are getting sleepy, what are your final thoughts? Or what have you been thinking to this point?
Yeah, Banji, normally his routine of a night was to say goodnight to everyone and then just go back to his room and be alone in, you know, like he has felt for a long time. But instead...
You were never alone, you had a talking sword.
Instead, he decides to go down to the engine room and opens the door and kind of like walks in a little bit hesitant, but feeling like hopeful as he walks in.
A thing that has not happened in a long time is, for anyone that has ever had a dog, they know when it's you opening the door compared to someone else. And Hikaru's head snaps around and looks you dead in the eye straight off the bat. And you have not seen that for months.
Yeah. And Banji just runs in and like buries his whole body and face into Hikaru's mane. And it's just like, I've missed you, buddy.
Hikaru doesn't quite understand because as far as he's concerned, nothing's all that different. Like it felt a bit weird, but never knew why in quite the same way.
Yeah.
So he's very happy that you're happy. But as far as this connection goes, it's much more inward.
Yeah. And Banji just falls asleep in Hikaru's mane, just like... And it's a very restful sleep.
Every now and again, for anyone that might have been watching, you see just a little burst of flame snort out the nostrils just to keep Banji warm all night.
Cute.
Kiyomi,
I'm scared.
you and Kaito are weirdly awake. This is... Normally the sun's gone down, you're out. You're done. But... Currently, Kaito's talking about how many books he wants to catch up on and muttering away to himself, as he sometimes does when he's excited about something.
Kiyomi's drowning it out, as she usually does.
This tracks. Are you thinking anything in particular?
So I think she's thinking back on the fortune. Again, just like, oh, that was a waste of time. I'm already with my brother. That doesn't make any sense. But then the word spiritual just keeps coming back, and she's already been kind of really freaking out about the possibility that she is still one of Lady Dale's people, and that by proxy Kaito is, and that Jackie is still somehow coming in and taking over. So she's really just going over in her brain, what have I missed? I can't ask anyone because I don't want them to freak out. I don't want them to, think that I'm spying on them again when I'm not. And I don't want to put that burden on them because I've already put this burden on Nuro. And she's just, looping through her brain. What do I do? Who do I talk to? What's going on? I don't understand.
Kaito breaks his rambling long enough to realize that you're ignoring him more than usual. And he sort of looks and says, "Hey, what's wrong? This is not really a you thought. Did she get to you? Is that what we're
I don't understand. It's just we've been so tired and you're forgetting things, I'm forgetting things, and I don't know what's going on. And then she tells us that we need to be together more, and it's I don't know."
Hey, can you try something weird? If I had a thought, can you try healing me? I kind of felt like what she did was healing, and weirdly enough, we haven't tried that. Can you just give me a bit of a, bit of a heat?
I don't know what it will do, but okay.
Hey.
She just places her hands like either side of his temples.
And both of you close your eyes. And it snaps all of a sudden. Both of you see out of it's that classic heartbeat anime poof, as it goes like X-ray vision for a second. And anyone seeing that X-ray vision sees the spiritual energy from you flood straight into Kaito. And the second you stop, you go, "Ooh," and you fall asleep. But Kaito has never felt more awake and alive. And after a quick second to realize that you're fine and okay and just sleeping, there's nothing wrong, he does a spiritual healing check. You realize, or more specifically, you both somehow realize that for you to be whole, either one of you, the other needs to give some of their energy. And going forward, Tilia can now play as either Kiyomi or Kaito.
Oh, there it is, baby.
Drop.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, thank you so much. Hello, welcome. Thank you for listening. Welcome to 2026. We are so excited. First of all, a big hello and thank you to our new Patreon members, Ronan Higgs, Brooke Sousa, and Calix. Welcome. Hello. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. This is so much fun. It's good to see you. For $5 a month, you can join our new Fairly Feathered Friends. I don't know what that means. For $5 a month, you get access to our Reading the Book of War, which is a director's commentary look back at the show, our pilot arc, a bunch of our one-shots. We've got some Halloween ones, we've got some Christmas ones, we've got some fun ones, we've got some character prequels. Yeah, you also get bloopers as well. So much for $5, so head on over, come say hey. The Book of War is Georgie Hazel as Nuro, Ted Darling as Banji, myself, Jesse Thomas as Minh Fang, Tilia Quinn as Kiyomi/Kaito, and Ash as our beloved Goose Monkey Game Master. The theme song and outro, The Book of War Remains, is by Matt Harrison, as well as Tomo's remix. The next episode will be out on February the 7th. Yeah, 7th? Or 8th? Let me check. I'm checking. That's going to be the 7th. Yeah, I was right the first time. I should have trusted myself. We will see you then. Shake the mumbo.
Senora, shake your body line.
Work.
Senora.
Mr. Belafonte, thank you very much for this wonderful
Mi
song.
burrita se fue. Okay. Is it ready now? That means my little donkey ran away.
It's
Mi porrita se fue.
It's my favorite song because it's what all country and western music stemmed from. To be like, my dog and my pickup, they all ran away from me.